What you are seeing could be the future of building. China, of course, have just unveiled the world's largest dome that is 50 meters tall and covers over 20,000 square meters. That's the freaking height of a 15-story building and nearly 3 football fields. And the way it works is genius. The bubble essentially acts as a shield around construction sites, protecting the surroundings from noise by using negative pressure, but also against dust and debris by using air filtration systems. And it's not just the nearby communities and environment that benefits, it's also the builders. The dome is temperature controlled, has advanced ventilation systems to ensure the air is good quality, has sprinkler facilities to control the dust that they would otherwise be breathing in, and the material of the dome blocks out over 90% of the sun's UV rays. So no more sun damage and overheating. In fact, one reporter said it was cooler inside the dome than it was outside. And just to top it off, the dome also has quick assembly and dismantling, allowing for easy transport to other building sites.
I am back! A full freaking week! You don't know the pain that I've been in! And I couldn't even wait. I'm only starting in the morning, okay? I know, chop chop newsboy, yeah, back to it. But I'm starting in the morning, but I couldn't wait. I had to post something to say I'm back because it's been a painful week without posting. And I freaking missed you guys. I hope you missed me too. All news videos starting again tomorrow. I hope the world hasn't fallen apart since I've been away. But I'm back, I'm re-energized, and we are never leaving again. See you tomorrow.
I am here in Nairobi, Kenya, and everyone needs to know what happened right here on Tuesday. To the average person walking past, that might look like some random orange dirt, but it's not. It's covering blood. And it's also the reason I posted this video only after I left the country. You see, just a few days ago at a protest against police brutality, 2 officers shot a 22-year-old man in the head at point-blank range. Crazy part is that young man named Boniface Kariuki wasn't even protesting. He was simply a street vendor selling masks when 2 officers with riot gear and shotguns approached him, punched him, and then completely unprovoked, they then left him lying here right on this spot while witnesses rushed to his aid. Little did the officers know, however, not only did someone record the entire thing, but Boniface has miraculously survived. The bullet went through his head right above his ear. But even if he does make it out of intensive care, a CT scan has showed that he has suffered severe brain damage. So his life will never be the same again. Now, here's where things get really dark. Boniface was shot at a protest where people were demanding justice for a teacher who was killed in police custody. Officers arrested a 31-year-old man named Albert Ojwang earlier this month, accusing him of, you ready? Insulting a police boss on social media. But instead of being released, just 2 days later, his wife and parents were informed that Albert was dead. Police initially claimed that it was a suicide, saying that the victim hit his head on the wall multiple times until he passed away. But an autopsy later exposed the horrific truth. He was brutally beaten to death. And as horrible as these 2 cases sound, they are far too common in Kenya. Police kidnappings are rampant. People simply disappear. They get falsely accused and imprisoned. They get abducted during protests and, yes, even killed. All of which is extensively documented and carried out by the very people supposed to protect. And this is why I wanted to post this only when I got home, because not only is this a risky subject to speak about, but bringing awareness to this matter on a global scale like this is something I don't imagine is going to be appreciated by certain people. And this goes way beyond police brutality. Kenyans are increasingly protesting the entire system in which corruption like this is allowed to take place. So, in just a couple of days' time on the 25th of June, what's being described as the mother of all protests is being organized. So, as things develop, I'll keep you guys updated.